So, you live in Neenah and you've got a dog. You already know it's a fantastic place for a pup. But, sometimes even the best dogs in the best towns need a little help. That's what we're here for. We're going to walk through how to find the perfect dog trainer for you and your furry friend, right here in our city. You've probably pictured it, right? Those really nice, peaceful walks along the Fox River. Maybe a calm trip downtown where you're not getting your arm pulled off. Well, getting the right training is pretty much the key to making that picture your actual reality. Okay, so first things first, we have to think about what life is really like for a dog here in Neenah. I mean, for any training to actually work, it has to fit into your normal everyday life. Think about these kinds of situations. Navigating the crowds at Shatek Park, or maybe that walk past the elementary school when all the kids are getting out. That can be a real challenge. These are the exact moments where having some good training under your belt makes all the difference in the world. All right, so before you even start looking for a trainer, it's a really good idea to get clear on what you want to fix. What are your actual goals here? Okay, take a look at this list. Does any of this ring a bell? Leash pulling? Jumping on people? Yeah. Just figuring out the top one or two things that are causing the most headaches at home, that's your starting point. It's the first real step to finding a solution. Then, you've got to think about what works for your life, your schedule, your dog's personality. Do you need someone to come to your house for private lessons? Or is your dog social enough for a group class where they can learn with other dogs around? There are a few different ways to go, and the best one really just depends on your specific needs. Okay, so you've got a handle on what you need to work on and maybe an idea of the format you want. Now comes the big part, finding the right person for the job. You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. And a lot of people think it just means bribing your dog with treats, but it's much more than that. It's a modern, science-backed way of training. The whole idea is to build up your dog's confidence so they genuinely want to do the right thing, not just because they're afraid of getting in trouble. Now, you're probably going to see a bunch of letters after a trainer's name, like an alphabet soup. Don't let it intimidate you. Think of these certifications as a quality check. They show that a trainer takes their profession seriously, keeps up with their education, and uses modern ethical methods. Seeing something like CPDTK is a really good sign you're on the right track. This brings us to a really important choice. Where should the training happen? I mean, if your dog's biggest issue is going bonkers in the backyard, it makes a ton of sense to tackle that problem, well, at home. But if your dog is generally friendly and just needs to learn how to focus when other dogs are around, then a group class might be exactly what you need. So, once you have a trainer or two in mind, it's time for a little interview. Remember, you're hiring someone to help you and your dog, so it's totally okay, in fact, it's a great idea, to have some questions ready to go. Here's a quick checklist for you. You'll definitely want to ask about their methods and their credentials. A great question is, how will you customize a plan for my dog and my routine? And of course, get the details on costs and what success actually looks like. Oh, and if you're dealing with a more serious behavior issue, it's really good to know if they'll coordinate with your vet. All right, let's bring it all back to Neenah and talk about the practical stuff, the logistics of training your dog right here in town. So, money. Here's a ballpark idea of what you can expect to invest. As you can see, the prices can really vary depending on what you need. It really helps to think of this as an investment in having a happier, more peaceful life with your dog. And just seeing these numbers can help you budget for it. And hey, it's always good to be aware of the local rules, right? Here in Neenah, it's pretty straightforward. Dogs need to be on a leash in public places, you've always got to pick up their waist, and they need to be licensed with the city and have their rabies shot. Honestly, having a well-trained dog just makes following all these rules a total breeze. Okay, so once you start training, you're gonna need places to practice those new skills. Riverside Park and Shuptuck Park are perfect for working around some light distractions. For practicing those nice leash manners, the Loop the Lake Trail is just ideal. And for something really important like recall, coming when called, a safe, fenced-in spot, like the Best Friends Dog Park over in Oshkosh, is a fantastic option. So just think about it for a second. With these new skills, with this new confidence, for both you and your dog, what could your life together look like? What could you do that maybe you can't right now? Because really, that's what this is all about. A well-trained dog means more freedom for both of you. It's the freedom to have people over to your house without a big commotion, the freedom to take a relaxing walk through your neighborhood, and the freedom to get out and really enjoy all the amazing parks and trails we have here in Neenah, together.
Here's to you and your dog on your training journey.